everybody. Team. Fucking hell. Oh man, I went stuck in the back of me trap there. G'day everybody. How are we going? It's me back again in the car. I know he's probably getting sick of me fucking yapping your ears off from behind the wheel, but these are really not the only opportunity, but the most ample opportunity I get to really record these videos without like having to carve the time out or anything. So yeah, it's a pretty nice little way to get them in. Anyways, it is day 14. Oh fuck. So I just had a protein smoothie. Day 14 of 75, kind of falling over everywhere. 75 hard. Oh, fuck me. It's all going to shit. Day 14. I've just hit a workout with a mate at a different gym. Went to a world gym up in Mangravat. That's where he trains. That's where he lives. So I was like, fuck it, yeah, we'll go hit a sesh there. Bit of a sort of all over the shop sesh. So my good mate is currently injured a little bit. He sort of got some like a shoulder and an arm injury, so you know, obviously just trained legs, did what we could. I was sort of seeing like how his range of motion was, you know, what we're going to be able to get away with. If I sort of give him a program, it's probably going to be mostly legs. Man's going to be looking like fucking whew. He's going to have some juicy lower body, I'll tell you that much. But anyways, yeah, so this is obviously a good mate of mine. Like one of my fucking good mates. Like, you know those mates that you've just been through, like, you're not your dark day, or like, yeah, even fucking dark days. I've been mates with this bloke for a long time. We used to live together. We've done some fucking stupid shit. You know, had a few blowouts. You know, we've had some very, you know, deep and meaningful circumstances. Been overseas, like, you know, one of those good mates. Oh, that was a big pothole. Far out. But yeah, you know, like, you feel confident, even if you haven't spoken in like a couple of months. Like, I could ring this bloke up, he could ring me up, you know, fucking bang, like, what's happening, how you going? Like, one of those mates you'd really go through, you'd drag your ass over hot coals for, as they say. Anyways, he sort of hit me up, saying like, you know, he sort of wants to start making a bit of a change to his lifestyle and his health and fitness. You know, he wasn't, you know, super happy with a photo he saw of himself recently. I don't mean to I'm going to try and leave as much personal indemnifying information out of this as possible, but he sort of hit me up. I was like, man, you want to catch up for a sesh? You know, talk about what the plan is, how he's feeling. Fucking all good, man. Went pumped out. A cheeky little lower body sesh there. And yeah, he sort of reached out. He's like, man, you know, I've been watching your content that you've been posting up on the gram or on your page, and you know, it's like been speaking to me, and fuck, you know, I think it's time to lock it in. So that was a big sort of gratifying moment, I suppose, for, I guess, just this challenge that I've set for myself to, you know, post every day and fucking make something happen. Like, it's been feeling like for the latter of 2 weeks, like I've just been sort of banging my head against the wall, for lack of better terms, with these videos. Like, I'm getting better at talking in front of the camera like I am now, and not sounding like a robot that's reading off a script, which is, again, the sort of the aim of this. I'm not like expecting to fucking become a, you know, cinematographer after 75 days, or to, you know, be like fucking everyone knows who I am. But it was nice to be like, hey, this is like a real life example of someone that is benefiting from the work that I'm putting in. And that's right there, that's all I need. That's all I fucking need with this shit, man. If I can put out something that, you know, maybe 500 people watch for 2 seconds and, you know, they fuck it off or whatever, they keep on scrolling on their doom scrolling mission. If one person, if my shit helps even one person make a positive change to their life, or even act as a catalyst for them to really, you know, have that epiphany moment and they go ahead and change their lives, then it's worth it. Oh, geez, man, that light is bright. So that was a nice sort of moment of fulfillment, I suppose. Like, the work I've been putting in has benefited someone else. So that was a huge win for me, and I guess sort of reinforcing the validity and the importance of who I am, or not who I am, but what I do mainly. I'm not important. I could disappear off the face of this earth fucking tomorrow and you'd never hear from me again, and you know, who the fuck cares? Everyone's replaceable. Not to go off on too much of a tangent, but it re-emphasizes the fact that what I'm doing is important. Helping people is important. Living a life of service to others and improving other people's quality of life is very important. And if you are struggling in some form of a mental rut, try just to be a more generous person. You know, that old saying of like karma, what goes around comes around. The energy you put out into the world is the energy that you will bring back into your own. So if you're typically, you know, like a bit of a negative, so I probably should say, a bit of a negative person, always, you know, angry, skeptical, blah, 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 always, you know, you send that out constantly, it's going to fucking come back to you straight away. Whereas if you live a life of generosity, of compassion, of gratitude, all that energy you send out there, it will find its way back to you. And I guess this was lack of an example like of today of I've been sending out as much energy as I can recently, and it's finally resonating with some people, and it's sort of, I guess, in a way coming back to me. And if you look back on your life, you'll probably, you know, with the right perspective on, you'll start to notice that in some way, shape or form. Again, I'm a massive believer of karma. I'm a massive believer of, you know, treat others as you want to be treated. The golden rule. Not to get too spiritual on this video, but it's good, man. I feel that sort of wave of like purpose just roll straight back over me. Not that it was like starting to dwindle or anything, but I am super glad that I get the opportunity to do what I do now. And even if I'm only making an impact on a fucking very select few people, that is still a huge win for me, for them, for the greater good. A little stoic quote to live by is that which benefits the hive benefits the bee. I think that's a little bit paraphrased and probably based on what translation of the book you read, but if you bring up the quality of life of those around you in your environment, then by product of you doing that, you will bring up the quality of your own life. So yeah, all around, just try to be a good person. Try to be a giver, not a taker. Try to be an optimist, not a pessimist. And if you can do that, man, life will take on a whole new level of energy and just all around benefits. Geez, I really am lost for the word there. All around positivity, I suppose. Anywho, that's it, guys. Again, you might not always see the fruit of your labor straight away, but somewhere out there, whatever the good work you're doing is, it is having a positive impact on someone. And if you're not doing good work that is positively impacting other people, then I highly commend you to reconsider and start doing that. It will have a very profound impact on your quality of life. Anywho, enough rambling. Day 14 down the hatch, guys. Workout complete. We are on track for an absolute blinder. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.